Bishop, I don't mean to impose again. I don't know if you remember me.
Of course I remember you. Todd Manning, isn't it?
Oh, yes. I don't mean to bother you, but I didn't know where else to go. I didn't know who else could help me.
What's the trouble, specifically?
Well, specifically, my wife thinks that I'm being irrational, that I'm jealous of Andrew, Reverend Carpenter, and that I somehow got you to suspect him.
Suspect him of what?
Well, all I was trying to tell you was that Andrew wasn't dabbling in the forbidden fruits of Teo Delgado, but if I've accidentally put him in the hot seat, I really didn't mean to.
Believe me, I would have questioned Reverend Carpenter if you hadn't come to me.
Oh, thank God. Oh, sorry. Thank you, your bishop, Miss Sarah. One other thing. Now, I don't mean to impose, but my wife is at the palace here. She's at a room upstairs, and if you could find it in your heart to go talk to her, you know, just tell her that I didn't make any kind of trouble for Andrew. I wouldn't ask, but well, it could help save my marriage.
Okay. Now, tell me what was happening when I came in down there.
I don't want to go back over it.
Taya, you're shaking. You're completely unnerved. What was it that he said to you?
I can't.
Because you're frightened. I am not going to let this man hurt you. Never again.
Jay, just leave it alone, okay?
He's probably downstairs.
Andrew, don't! What happened was my fault. I thought I could break him.
Break Todd? Well, I don't think so.
I thought if I could make him angry enough, he'd make a mistake or snap or...
Throw you out a window?
That's what he said. Said he wasn't going to be like Blair and throw me out a window. I don't know what I was hoping for. That he would do something so horrible, so vile in public that I'd have immediate legal grounds.
Taya,
So I could be free and clear to be with you.
as far as I'm concerned, you are free and clear.
Not in the eyes of your parish or your superiors.
I love that you were willing to do that for me. But I can take care of myself, and I need you to protect yourself from Todd.
Yeah, but at the same time, how can I ignore what I know is true? That the church means the world to you. You have so much more to lose than I do.
A parishioner buttonholed me at the diner today, Taya.
See, it's already started to happen, and we haven't even done anything yet.
That's my point, isn't it?
But is it? For a minister, the appearance of impropriety is just as important as the actual transgression or lack thereof.
Yes, I was angry that the parishioner was upset because of rumor, innuendo, and yes, I do love the church. I love the parish. I don't want community feeling towards me to turn bad because of this.
So there it is. We can't do this.
What? Haven't done anything. There is no conflict between my commitment to the church and my commitment to you. None.
Oh, really?
Really? And what's important is that you not put yourself in jeopardy.
I can take care of myself.
Oh, yes, and I can take care of myself, too, but I am so worried about you. What is it?
I tried to out Todd. I thought I could manipulate him the way he does everyone else. He read it like a neon sign. I sank to his level. And that's when he said, he and I belong together.
What the man says means nothing. Sorry.
I don't mean this to sound like self-pity, but I'm not worth what you'd have to give up for me.
Are you trying to tell me something?
Look, don't misunderstand. I want you, and I don't know what I would do without you, but...
Mrs. Manning, we met briefly. Andrew.
Hey, sparkling water, please. Oh, no. I know that look. I'm not wild about that look on your face.
This is my face. Get used to it.
No. You look like you threw away the rule book, and now you're being Mr. Vigilante. I don't like that. What did you do?
I took action. Instead of sitting on my hands like a lawyer.
Why don't you tell me what you did?
I did your job. You're supposed to be out there saving my marriage instead of spending all this time going gaga over Nora. I did what I had to do.
That's what you pay me for, to fix things.
Well, now you don't have to fix anything. Now, what's going on with you and the commissioner's wife? I don't want my lawyer sleeping with the enemy.
I don't care what you want. Knocking off about Nora. I don't know. I just get the feeling I'm not going to get a straight answer from you.
That mean you're going to stop asking?
Mm-mm. You know, do you ever do anything normal with your wife? Like, I don't know, maybe buy her some flowers or take her for a little walk in the park, you know, hold hands.
Oh, cut it out, will you?
Yes, well, I'm trying to understand. I mean, I do understand how a kid that didn't get any love doesn't know how to give love as an adult, but, you know, that's no excuse.
It's as good an excuse as any.
Yeah, but don't you want to change? I mean, I knew your dad, and you got a raw deal from him, but you got to fight against it.
You know, Peter Manning was nothing. You should read about my real father, Victor Lord. You know, you and Vicky would get along great. You could do that whole psychobabble you do.
How long you been lurking around this hotel anyway, huh? Why don't you go home, get a little rest?
Nah. Star's at a play date. I got nothing to go home to.
Excuse me. Mr. Manning, this situation is not an easy one. I can only urge you to pray. God will grant you the strength that you need.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Bishop. What? I do like the guy says. I'm gonna pray. I'm gonna pray for the eternal soul of Reverend Andrew Carpenter.
I know how I can fix this. You won't have to leave the church, and I can get my divorce.
I don't like the way that sounds.
It's the only way. I'll take the deal. I'll go back to Todd.
Has everybody had their snack? Yes. Okay, good. Then we can start.
Excuse me. Is this the mommy and me group?
Yes, it is.
Good. Do you think we could make it a daddy and me group too? I mean, mommy would come, but she's gone.
They can join us, can't they? I honestly don't know.
Well, do I have to get Reverend Carpenter's blessing or something?
Well, here he is. You can ask him yourself.
Andrew, why can't a father be in Mommy and Me?
Yeah. And why isn't there a Daddy and Me group?
Yeah.
Yeah, how come? 'Cause I'm a daddy, just like you.
I think we should start a Daddy and Me group.
Well, I'd be happy if my husband even wanted to be in one.
Well, obviously some dads are interested.
So what do you say, Reverend? What's the word from on high?
Star, how would you like to color with River and the rest of the kids?
Yeah.
Would you like that?
Yeah.
Okay, River, why don't you show Star where those crayons are? Can you do that? Go on, you two have some fun.
What are you really doing here, Todd?
Kids, embassy.
Tough to raise a kid all by yourself, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Doing a great job with River. Teaching him all the important stuff. Like how to do whatever the hell you want and still call it your God-given right.
No! Give me their mine!
Star, what's going on here? Come here. What's going on?
You took my crayon.
Is that true, River? Did you do that?
I needed them.
Honey, you can't take things that don't belong to you.
Seems to be going around here.
Is that necessary, Todd?
No. But it's true. River, you know what? And I'll just tell you feel. Sharing sucks. Sometimes you just want to keep all the crayons. And you know, it's okay to feel that way. You know what I got? I got a magic pen. Want to go draw with this?
Yeah.
All right. Now you two run along now, okay?
I finally saw it.
Tell him what?
I saw the reason why Taya keeps trying to work things out with you. It's that little hint of humanity you show every now and again. I just wonder if it's show.
So you're calling me a hypocrite?
No, Todd, you're one of the most consistent men I know. Just about everything out of your mouth falls in that range between self-serving and blatantly manipulative.
Kind of like going on and on to your flock about the importance of right and wrong and then just doing whatever the hell you want. You know, Reverend, when it comes down to it, you and I are a lot alike.
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, if you're as lily-white as you say, I guess you're the man. I need for you to help save my marriage.
Help save your marriage, huh? Can't do it.
Why not? You sleeping with my wife?
No, but either are you, so that's progress.
Well, what's progress?
My point is that I can't help you win back Taya. See, I'm not the one that can save your marriage, Todd.
And what about me? Can you save me? Or is everything you say just for show, too?
What do you want from me? What?
How about an answer? Star left a drawing here.
How long were you standing there?
Long enough to know that you're either out of your mind or you actually think somebody up there's listening.
You believe in God?
Lord knows.
You know, I can't figure out what you're doing with these little forays into Daddy and me land and your sweet gestures with the children, but if it's designed to get Taya to come back to you, it's not gonna work. It's never gonna work.
I have a hard time believing that you're gonna have anything to say about it, considering that you're gonna be transferred to Our Lady of Botswana or something like that.
I know you contrived to have Bishop McBain come up to Taya's room and catch us, but there wasn't anything to catch, was there?
Well, I don't know. Bishop McBain looked a little hot under the clerical collar when he split from that hotel.
See, I'm not about to lose anything that's important to me, Todd. You, on the other hand, already have Taya.
I didn't lose nothing. Not my kid, not Taya, not my money, not my mind, nothing.
You're a happy guy, aren't you?
Yeah, that's right, I'm happy. I'm married.
Yeah. You're doing everything you can to preserve that sacred union. Convincing the bishop that your wife's having an affair with another man, stalking Taya every chance you get, hurting her, judging her, abusing her.
Well, I'm a good husband.
It's kind of like some kind of, I don't know, twisted Beauty and the Beast, you know, where the beast is as cruel as he is ugly. And it never changes, does it? Taya's through with you, Todd.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
You know why she's through with you? Because you're trying to win her back with the same garbage that drove her away in the first place.
Well, I'm consistent.
Yeah, and you know what is really sad? What's sad is I truly believe you love her.
So, where is Taya? Huh? You seen her?
You think I'm gonna tell you?
So let's go back to my other question. About my poor beast soul. You think you can save me?
It's a game to you, isn't it? Just a game.
Yeah. Souls and salvation. Let's play.
Okay, Beastie Boy. I'll go first. Now, it's your turn. You read it, you come back, and then we'll decide what the next move will be.
What is the matter with you? You keep your eye on the ball, all right? What's the matter with you, huh? Can't you do the simplest thing? You dropped the ball, Todd. What were you thinking about there, huh? Hey, you play like a girl. You're pathetic. I can't believe you're my son. Look, I'm not even gonna come down here to coach you if you're not even gonna try. Now do it again. I want you to look at me when I'm talking to you, and I want you to keep your eye on this ball. Next time, don't be such a girl and maybe catch the ball, huh?
You said you helped me play better.
I'm sorry, Dad. Let's go back outside. I'll do better, I promise.
I'm not even gonna come down here to coach you anymore if you're not even gonna try.
Hey, all right, lighten up, okay?
Excuse me.
Hey, leave that kid. Leave her alone. Hey, say something nice to the kid for once. I just say something nice. Say it.
Look, are you okay?
Okay enough to call the cops.
No, please don't do that, all right? Look, he's really upset, all right? His wife left him. I know it's not an excuse, but please be understanding, all right? Give him a break. Just one second, okay? You've got to go apologize to that guy, all right? You're going to wind up in your usual jail
Apologize to him. You see what he was doing?
I don't care what he was doing. Look, the last thing you need right now is an arrest on an assault charge. You understand me? Besides which, if you clock this creep, can you imagine what he's going to do to that little guy once you leave? Huh? Go apologize. Now.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. It's like you said, I'm really stressed out. I'm really, really sorry.
Hey, look, you're going to have to deal with your past sooner or later, pal, because, it's catching up with you and it's going to run you right down.
It's fine, okay? Everything worked out just fine. Come on, Shorty, let's get out of here. The big bad man's gone. Hey. Sorry?
She's okay. She's just frightened.
Shorty, look, yeah, I got angry. I did. But I wasn't getting angry at you. Listen, you gotta help me. You gotta help me. She's all I got left.
It's all right. You scared her, all right? She'll calm down in a minute.
How's she supposed to calm down? She just saw her old man go nuts on some jerk.
Now, that jerk. Now, did that jerk remind you of your father at all?
No.
Well, he reminded me of Peter, and I want you to know something, pal. You are not him, all right? You are not him. You're a good father. You just talk to her. She'll understand.
She's supposed to understand.
You did, when you were not much older than that little boy that was here earlier. I know. Look, I tried to help you out then, and I couldn't do enough, and for that I'm really sorry. But maybe I can help now. Hi. My name is Sam, and I'm a friend of your dad's. And I was wondering, do you remember the Lion King? Yeah? Well, do you remember when Simba's father was growling at the hyenas? And it was Simba was like afraid because he was so fierce. Yeah. Well, that's kind of what happened with your daddy just now. And Simba was afraid because he was fierce, but Simba wasn't afraid for himself because he knew that his daddy wasn't angry at him. Okay. Well, your daddy was just trying to protect that little boy, and so he was growling like Simba's father. That's all. I know your daddy loves you, but you know what? I think right now your daddy could use a big hug. Do you think you could maybe give him a big hug?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Come here.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Is it? It's okay? Good. Yeah, they got blocks over there, huh? You want to go build a big house and then we'll knock it down. All right?
You know, I'd like to tell you that everything's under control, but the truth is it's a mess. I don't know where Taya is.
Yeah, I don't know either. I guess you went to figure some stuff out.
Well, that'd be good. That's true. Be good for us. Look, I don't know where Taya is, and I don't know when she's going to be back, but I do know one thing. You have got to keep yourself under control.
I'll give it a break just for a minute, huh?
No, I won't. You called me here to help you with this mess. Taya's taken off. Gave your own daughter hell. God knows I want you to have yourself a family. I mean, it's time you had a real one. But you gotta get rid of the one that you grew up with, you understand? Or you're just gonna keep on losing people. Now, how do I help you with that?
You done? Give my kid go home.
Start?
Let's go.
Todd! You forgot something.
This is Sam Rappaport. Would you have Mr. Manning call me when he gets in, please? Yes, he's definitely got my number. Look, you tell him that... No, I'll tell him myself when he calls. Just have him call me. Thank you very much. Yeah.
You know, the problem with cell phones is you can't bang them when you hang them up.
Well, I mean, you can, but they have a tendency to break. I think maybe they should just put a little button on here that makes an indignant sound when you push it. That would be nice. Look at you.
May I assume that your frustration has something to do with your client?
Yeah. Yeah. You know, I've known Todd Manning since he was 10 years old.
And you're still his friend? You got a streak of masochism in you, don't you? That I didn't detect the first time around. Either that or you got a thing for hopeless causes.
Ah, well, it takes an awful lot for me to feel hopeless. The fact is, Todd Manning was like two different people, even when he was a kid. You know, he was a raging, angry kid. The only thing that kept that from boiling over was football.
Football and you, I imagine.
Well, maybe. But then there was this soft, sensitive, gentle side to him that every time that came out, he'd get clobbered.
Well, that's rotten. But so are the things that Todd Manning did when he grew up to be a psychopath.
Well, Todd Manning is still two different people. I mean, there's the side of him that just hates everything, and the side of him that loves that child and his wife.
You still do it, don't you? You just see the good in everybody.
Well, I think that's a prerequisite for a good defense attorney, don't you?
I have my limits. They stop at Todd Manning.
And why is that? I mean, why do you hate Todd Manning so much?
It's late. You know what? Why don't we get your pajamas, read that new book that Taya got for you?
I want T to read it.
Yeah. Well, it's just gonna be you and me for a while, okay? So can I read you the book?
No.
Hi, sweetie. Did you have a good time at the center with Daddy today?
Daddy's angry.
Did you get her to sleep?
Yeah, I managed to get her down, but she wanted the lights on. Did something bad happen at the center today?
Well, you know, kids, they misunderstand things. Why am I talking to you? I tried to explain it to her, but I think I just made things worse.
Yeah, she's been out of sorts lately. You know, I think she just misses Taya.
Yeah, well, she'll be coming home soon. Going for a walk.
Oh, Mr. Rappaport called for you. He wanted you to call right back.
Yeah, I'll do that. You look after that kid.
My feelings about Todd Manning are irrelevant in this case. I agree with Taya. She should get out of this marriage right away.
Oh, I am really sorry to hear you say that. I mean, look, I am of the opinion that when two people love each other, at least they deserve a chance.
Sam,
Don't you think?
You made this point the first time we all got together. That's a generality. We're talking about two very specific people in a marriage that didn't happen because they loved each other.
Well, that's what you say, but you don't know that.
It's a business deal.
Oh, are you trying to tell me that Taya does not care about Todd? I'm sorry, I saw them with my own two eyes. And if what you say is true, I mean, they would have been in court a long time ago.
Yes, Taya does care. She did everything she could to make the marriage work, and she loves the child involved.
Well, then why isn't she willing to just spend 4 weeks trying to salvage that marriage, especially if that child means so much to her?
Because, Sam, she's drained. She's completely drained. She has been humiliated. She has been abused. And now Todd has the gall to say that he loves her and that he needs her. Todd Manning doesn't know bupkis about love.
Yes, he does. But what he knows about love is that every time somebody's supposed to show it for him, it gets yanked away. Do you know what it means that he was willing to take this kind of a chance?
It means he wants things his own way. It means he won't take no for an answer, which is how he ended up in prison in the first place, for Pete's sake. And don't you tell me about Todd Manning's sad, desperate childhood, because a lot of people have those and they don't wind up rapists.
You know, this is not the Nora I know. I mean, you used to be the champion of the underdog.
Todd Manning is not an underdog. He's a big, violent bully.
Hey, he made some big mistakes, but he paid for them.
He tries to pay his way out of everything.
Well, he's allowed to try to make restitution for his wrongs, right?
No, not in my book.
Well, why not? What did Todd Manning ever do to you?
He almost raped me once. How about that?
What?
That's right. I managed to fight him off. But I don't think I'm ever going to forget the feeling of his hands clamped down on me. Or that I'm going to get you mentality of his. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get into this. Well, at least you know why. I hate Todd Manning.
Mrs. Carpenter, hi.
Hello, yes.
I'm Sam Rappaport.
I know who you are. Please, come in.
Thank you.
Well, what can I do for you, Mr. Rappaport?
It's about your brother.
She'll be coming home soon.
When's Mommy coming home?
Has something happened to Todd?
No, I apologize. I didn't mean to alarm you. It's just that the babysitter said that Todd left the house, and I just assumed he might have come here.
Oh, yeah. Todd's always here spreading his little special brand of sunshine. He's a real family guy.
Kevin. Mr. Rappaport, this is my son, Kevin Buchanan.
Pleasure to meet you.
How do you do?
I've heard your reputation. I know you're a big shot, but watch your step when it comes to my Uncle Todd. He's hell on his attorneys.
I think that's enough.
No problem. Nice to meet you.
I'm sorry. Please, come in. May I take your coat?
No, thank you, really.
Sit down, please. A drink?
No, really, I'm fine.
Look, I apologize. Obviously, there's no love lost between Todd and my son.
Well, that seems to be the feeling of most of the people in Landview, but not you.
No. No. Todd has a lot of darkness inside him, but there's a reason for it. He also has a lot of good in him. Well, he had a dreadful childhood.
I know. I was there when he was growing up.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I knew Peter Manning in Chicago, and I coached Todd for 6 years in football.
Oh, that's why. I'm sorry. I saw you two together at the Palace restaurant a couple of days ago, and I must tell you that I was very curious as to why you were with Todd, given your reputation.
Well, actually, Todd called me. He wanted some help. He didn't want his wife to leave him. And I was out of town when he went through his last difficulties, and this time he must have heard I was in town, and he called me because we have a certain history.
Beyond football, I guess.
Well, I helped him through some rough times with Peter, and I thought I'd helped him learn to channel his anger, and evidently I didn't help as much as I thought I had.
I'm absolutely amazed. I never knew that Todd had ever had anyone to help him. I suspect that you're what kept him from going under.
Well, maybe then, but now...
Oh, no. You must have had quite an influence on him, because he really did try to change, and if you know his past, you know how hard that was for him.
Yeah, I do. And that's why I came as soon as he called, but I'm seriously beginning to doubt that I can help.
Mr. Rappaport, if there is anything you can do to try to save Todd's marriage to Taya, please do it. More than anything on this earth, that man needs to be loved, and I know that Taya wanted to give that to him, but he was in such pain he couldn't accept it. Now I think he wants it.
Miss Carpenter, I'm sorry. He may have asked for help a little too late. I'm not so convinced that Todd ought to be married to anyone right about now.
Has something happened that even his lawyer has given up on him?
It's complicated. Do you, by chance, have any idea? Is there a special place Todd has that he goes when he gets upset?
He goes for walks. I mean, he walks in the park or by the river at night. Why?
But, I'm sorry, I really can't discuss it, and I've just got to find him. Thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
No problem. No problem. Mr. Rappaport, please, please don't give up on Todd. Please. I really think he needs you a great deal.
Todd, is there anything else you want to tell me? Anything else you haven't told me?
What are you talking about?
You tried to rape Nora Gannon?
Hey, you knew the big picture when you got here, all right? I hurt people. That's what I do. What difference does it make who it is?
Stop.
Well, it's okay for me to rape
right
Marty
there.
Sarah, but I can't touch Nora Gannon, huh? Because you're still carrying
I
the
don't want
torch
to hear
for Nora
her
Gannon.
name out of your mouth.
Yeah, well, I guess she
ever
filled
again.
you in all right.
I heard enough.
Yeah, I never said I wasn't a jerk. I said I needed your help.
Lost my help, pal. I'm out of here.
But you're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere, Sam. You're going to stay here, and you're going to help me.
Why? Just tell me. Why am I supposed to help you? So that you can spew your rage and your anger off on some poor defenseless woman again? Huh?
Tell you what. I swore to my daughter that I'd never scare her. And tonight, I scared her to death. I did. I got so mad at that man for beating on his kid that I forgot about my own kid. And she was watching me, and I just exploded on this man, and I can't stop it, Sam. I just can't stop it.
If you can't stop it, why do you think I can?
Well, you can't stop it. It'll always be there. That's why I went after Nora. And all the other women before her.
Or maybe you belong in jail, pal.
Yeah. I've been to jail. It doesn't help. The only thing that helps Sam is Taya. She sees things. She just stands there with her chin out and her shoulders back. She's not afraid of me. And sometimes, when she looks at me, I can almost believe that I'm not so scary. And you used to look at me like that, Sam, and now you're just standing there looking at me like everybody else. I want my wife back.
No. Taya wants out.
Will you stop her? Won't you run away on me? Everybody runs. You stay here. You get Taya back. Taya's the only thing that can make things right for me.